Welcome to the stage of history.
All right. Round of applause. Give it up. Let me tell you something about PlayStation 1. It's very, very, very hard to beat that level of nostalgia, that level of competition, that level of just memories in general. One of the greatest games ever created was Soul Blade. I miss Soul Blade. They have not. They've made Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 3, Soul Calibur 4, Soul Calibur, whatever the last one was, and I don't have no problem with those games. But there was really something special about this first one. They really, really, really gave a damn. Eventually, Soul Calibur got lost in the commercial engine. They start doing stuff and putting other stuff in it and having all these characters guest star in the thing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy some of those. Don't you know what I mean? Spawn, one of my favorite characters. They put Link from the Legend of Zelda in there. They also had like a couple characters from Star Wars. I think Darth Vader and then that dude from The Force Unleashed. I think they were in like a couple of those games. And those, oh, Heihachi Mishima from Tekken, which made more sense since it's all Namco, you know what I'm saying? But there was something special about that first Soul Blade. It was almost believable, these characters from history. I don't know. You played the game. If you was old as me, you played the game and you played it. It was something about the way they delivered, especially as a kid. You almost believed that these people were actually real once upon a time. It was a very captivating story about this weapon that has just absorbed so much over countless years, and it corrupts anybody who dares put their hands on it. And then it's a relationship to each character that's they're basically competing for the right to take it, from Cervantes de Leon, the immortal pirate, probably my most favorite character in the whole Soul Blade Soul Calibur franchise. But it was just so epic. I don't know if it was because they wanted to do that or if they thought it was going to be something epic, so they wanted to put some extra money into it. And Namco said, "Y'all better put the money into that shit, otherwise we not gonna publish." I don't know what it was, but it was my favorite list of like Mortal Kombat One. Something about a classic. You just can't beat a fucking classic. Uh, they did the list of characters that they had on there, the soundtrack. I know I'm not the only motherfucker out there that bumped the shit out that soundtrack. Both the regular session and then the BGM, what was it called, the Con Super Session. I know I'm not the only one that was blasting that shit on full. I know I'm not the only one. You can't tell me that soundtrack wasn't shit. And then everything, the freaking voice recordings, the sound effect. Welcome to the stage of history.
Welcome to the stage of history.
You can't beat that. Don't get me wrong, a lot of that stuff carried over into Soul Calibur, but Soul Calibur, it got so popular, they just said, fuck it, let's throw somebody else in there. Let's put Inspector Gadget in there, give him a sword, and let's get Zatoichi, give him his cane, and let him fight for Soul Calibur because he wants to Soul Calibur, give him his eyesight back. They just went full ass. They went full ass. Some people half-ass it. They said, "No, fuck that commercial, full ass. We putting everybody in there. We about to put Jacques Cousteau in there, give him a weapon, and we're gonna put Wolfgang Puck in there, give him a weapon." They just said, "Fuck that." Put the everybody, and then it went from that to the customization. I don't have no problem with create a character. I don't. But a couple of times it's just like, dude, you feel like y'all spent more time trying to get people to focus on custom character than all the rest of this shit. And don't get me wrong, it's sold. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't know. Talk to me in the comments. Some of y'all got to know what I'm talking. Some of y'all are 40 and just under 40 and played this to death like I did, and you know what I'm talking about. It was the shit, right?